Today we're going to talk about the shoulder car, the articulations, and how to put it all together to create that one controlled articular rotation. I'm Jeffrey, this is Yoga Framework, and every week I teach you how to create a better yoga and mobility practice. Let's get started. First, we have to get into the articulations. There are 6 basic articulations in the shoulder joint. Flexion, extension, abduction, adduction, external and internal rotation. Whether the arms are bent or straight, doesn't matter. Now for the full movement. Let's go through all the articulations, putting them together to create the full controlled articulation. Technically, we go one direction and then backwards to reverse that process, the eccentric. We'll start with one arm. Externally rotate the shoulder and then create adduction, closing the joint towards the body. Let's slowly reach up into flexion. Finding full end range here. Keep the elbow locked, moving into abduction. That's like you're going to throw something. Internally rotate into extension. So begin to internally rotate as you reach behind you. Find full extension and internal rotation. Eventually the arm can come down by your side. Notice how it's fully internally rotated, almost like you're screwing it into the joint nice and tight. Now in reverse, I'm already internally rotated, kind of at my end range. So I'm going to go in through extension first, find that position. Then I'm going to start to externally rotate into abduction, but going through every spot I could find. This is like you're going to throw something. Keep the torso stable, the trunk, moving into flexion, reaching up. I like to think I'm reaching up to put something on the shelf. Keep externally rotating into adduction. This almost feels like you're holding a folder or something underneath your arm by clamping the joint tight. All right, so we'll do it one more time. I'll do it with the other arm. Just to show it, you're going to start external rotation, adduction to flexion. Think of almost like a windshield wiper. Finding full ranges here, all the way into flexion. Maybe your hand on your ribs to control the trunk. Into abduction, reaching back like you're going to throw. Internal rotation here, coming into extension. And then holding internal rotation with extension, you can come all the way down, so a little less extension, still preserving the internal rotation. In reverse, holding internal rotation, moving back through extension. Start to externally rotate into abduction. So reaching back like you're going to throw almost. Full range here. Keep the elbow locked into flexion. And then keep externally rotating across body. Adduction, like you're holding something underneath the arm. All right, so 1 or 2 of these a day is really all you need to keep your mobility assessed correctly. From there, obviously, we're going to load. Again, my name is Jeffrey from Yoga Framework, and every week I teach you how to create a better yoga and mobility practice. Thanks for joining me.